poverty has risen. Like you see parents talk about in our times things wasn't like this, and now we have more people than we used to before because women keep making decisions every single day to have children for broke men. Okay, I want to talk about something. I've been seeing this a lot where people talk about the only reason why we, like this generation of people, survived is because our parents, married someone that had money and they were able to take care of us and we were able to grow into future generations. I want to add something to that. That is absolutely correct. And you know why there's now a lot of people in this world and there's a lot of poverty. Poverty has risen. Like you see parents talk about in our times things wasn't like this, and now we have more people than we used to before because women keep making decisions every single day to have children for broke men. Have you seen so many women talk about, he wasn't able to bring child support? And you see so many kids in poverty because of the decisions that their parents made. The moment women start to pick partners with more money and higher income, the poverty in this generation will reduce, and the generation and the population of people will reduce. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but the point is that if you watch like Nollywood movies, you see where men had to show proof of how much they made by traditional marriages, like bride price, buying things. This was a proof for them to show that you were capable of looking after my daughter, you were capable of feeding her. Even in the olden times, men were not allowed to sleep with women if they didn't have no money, because the parents knew the implication of what sleeping with a woman would cost. And if she got pregnant, there's no abortion, guys. There's no abortion. So there's nothing they can do. And because of this, there was less people. We were able to manage money because there's less people and men had to work hard to earn that money. So because of like the softness that men have had in this generation, it's made everything easier for them. And now they have access to any woman just by words. In those times, words were nothing. It was about the money you could bring, your actions. So I want you guys to understand this very, very much. If you don't want your future generation to live in poverty, you have to make the decision today to live in wealth.
A broke man has not found his purpose yet. Without a purpose, a man is nothing. Men value whom they invest on. So if he's not investing in you, he does not value you. Since we are women, we'll never understand how much purpose is to a man. He will never feel like a true man unless he has worked his ass off to deserve you. A man who is pursuing a woman and he knows that his finances are not stable has his priorities backwards.
Honey, did it ever occur to you that some people just don't care about money? Please don't be silly. We're talking serious. You don't want to end up with a loveless marriage, do you? Me, loveless? That's right. Because if a girl's spending all of her time worrying about the money she doesn't have, how is she going to have any time for being in love?
Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter of how much of an independent woman you are. Men value other men. Due to their ego, they care about the validation they get from other men. You being a woman doing everything while you have a man in the house truly shows other men how much of an incapable man he is. So now he has impregnated you, giving you children that he knows very damn well that he cannot fully support. The financial responsibility lies upon the woman. So when do you get the time to be in love with such a man? To fully access your femininity as a woman, to enjoy motherhood and truly care for your kids when you constantly worry about what they're going to eat. And the logical thing that he could possibly do when you bring children for him in this world that he knows that he cannot provide for is to run. Because he knows that he as a man, he has not really fulfilled his obligations. He has not found his purpose. So leave broke man alone. Stop giving lineages to man who has not fully accessed his financial stability. Let's talk about how men devalue women they cannot access. Men participate in sour graping when they devalue women they cannot access. Men participate in sour graping as a coping mechanism when they cannot access a woman, because they are either unwilling or unable to provide. When a man sees a beautiful woman awake to her worth, he will knock her down a peg so that she will lower barriers of access to herself, so that then he'll be able to access her, because his levels of investment are very low. A man may have means to invest, but not enough desire, and in the end it's the same thing. So a woman who recognizes and charges her worth is very problematic for a man who is unable or unwilling to provide. That's the exact reason why this video was created in the first place. Children being born into poverty has risen due to the fact that broke men has accessibility to women. They have their priorities backwards. Instead of pursuing their purpose, they are pursuing women. Therefore, creating a chain reaction where their lineage continuously reap poverty. Since they also don't have financial stability, their lineage reap poverty. This is why we say broke men should not be procreating with women, nor having access to women to avoid such.